It was a grand spectacle when Trump landed in Beijing as he was given the honor of being welcomed by China's vice premier, but ahead lies a complex web of economic and security issues, chief of which really is Iran. The White House said before this trip that they expect the president to apply pressure to China over Iran, and Trump, before he left, said that China had been acting well during the war and hadn't lashed out despite oil exports to the country being cut off because of the US blockade there. China has said to agree with the US that tariffs shouldn't be charged to ships traversing the Strait of Hormuz, but officials from the US have threatened new sanctions on Chinese intelligence firms and satellite firms in connection to Iran, so trying to use a bit of leverage there. And the other kind of shadow that's hanging over this is, of course, Taiwan. We're expecting no change in stance from the US, but China sees it as at the very core of its core interests. So Xi Jinping likely to focus on getting President Trump to slow or even reduce approval of sales of weapons to the island. Late last year, Donald Trump's administration approved $11 billion in arms sales to Taiwan, and there's another $14 billion or so which is awaiting approval. But Trump, of course, is known to be a transactional president, so watch that space closely to see if there's any development or shifting on words there. Of course, the US is saying that this really is about trade. Donald Trump is bringing a suite of CEOs with him, from Elon Musk to the leaders of Apple, Nvidia, and more. There's also going to be announcements of deals over Boeing jets, as well as sales of American beef and pork. And another tech sector which is expected to be discussed is also AI. The US has concerns about the capabilities of the latest models of AI. And one official told us that they're looking to have what they called channels of deconfliction when it comes to this. So we'll see where that goes as well.